Hey guys, so basically I'm doing a try it haul, but these are like my favourite products that I like to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Get Ready With Me with the makeup that I love, and I'm trying out this new Beauty Pretty Rich. Oh, do you know what? I swatched 2 of them and I just can't wait to try this out because look, have a look, it's so good. I have already done my eyebrows. I can't do them on camera. I don't know what it is, I just can't. I always think that they're too wonky. If I do look in this area here, it's just like the mirror, just so then I can know what I'm doing. I did already prep my face with the Tallulah skincare. I don't know if anyone else has like used it. It's not that I told about or anything, but it's so good. It's an illuminating facial serum. And then obviously you've got L'Oreal Infallible. I use this as well because it's very hydrating as well on the skin, and you just put a few drops on and then you can see that glow already. I'm going to start off by shaking up my products. I'm going to be using the Becca primer, so it's the illuminating primer. I will put down all the prices down below. I think this is 28 or 29. Don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get along with that. And what I like to do is just pop some here. And this smells so good. Like, I've got acne on my skin, as you can probably tell, but this just like gives it a nice sheen, and look how, like, even underneath my like artificial lights, it's so nice. So I am going to be using the YSL All Hours foundation, and I'm literally just going to put a tiny bit of this on. I will put down all the prices down below. So this one here is quite full coverage, so you don't need loads. So I'm just making sure. I am going to go over my eyebrow area. I might do that off camera, just because my mirror is so far away. But yeah. And I'd like you to subscribe and like to my channel, purely because why not, to help you get it out. And comment down below what you want to see next, because I've got so many different videos that I'd love to show you guys, but I want to know like what else you want me to try out, what makeup. I'm not just doing makeup, I am doing lifestyle as well, so give me a shout on that one. I like to do, I'm a bit like weird with my concealer. I kind of just pop it anywhere and everywhere. There we go. I don't put it on my full head because I bronze quite a lot, so I feel like the foundation's enough for it to be like a bit different. There we go. So hard to take in this mirror. I should have moved it forward. But yeah, I will be doing like story times as well. I've got so many stories to tell you, like, girl, let's do it. And this YouTube is so overdue. I wanted to tell you guys ages ago that, well, I did tell you guys ages ago that I was doing YouTube, but I didn't really pop it up. I didn't put it everywhere. A lot of stuff's happened. So now is the time to do it. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm using a Fenty Beauty butter pressed powder. So this one here, it's really good. I'll just set it in like straight away. That's probably why I'm doing it so quick, because I don't want to crease. And then you literally just pat it down. Oh, and this is the brush, the Bleach London brush. I don't have the same, like I haven't bought like a massive brush set. I just get like loads and loads of mini brushes because I like to try out brushes and see what's good. Instead of buying like a massive set. But this is so nice. I'm going to be getting the Morphie ones and the Zoeva ones next month. So keep in touch with that. But I would say this foundation is like a medium to full, because you can still see like certain like areas, but it still doesn't look cakey. It looks fine. I'm going to go ahead and pop on some more Fenty. So like I did buy some Fenty recently, but saying that, so much has gone. So I've used this powder, I don't know if you can see, I've used this powder, like this bronzer, how many times? Like a few times now, and it's already Lily Hit Pan, but I don't use a lot of it. Like, you know when you see the 2 round like circles, it's basically that, but I don't know, it's still there. If we still got it, you know, your girl's still showing. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to dab a bit. So this is one of the Real Techniques brushes. So it looks like so. I'm literally just going to, so I like to start from the cheek area here and really kind of like bronze upwards. Because if you bronze downwards, it's going to sag your face. Whereas if you bronze upwards, it's going to uplift your face area and it's going to give you more of an uplifting finish. So I'm literally just going to dust it in. I'm going to be doing top here as well. There we go. And with this, I do like to use the smaller Real Techniques brush. I think this one here is called a blusher brush. I'm going to be popping on some down the nose area. So I'm literally just going to go ahead and do the same side. Just keep blending it in. Let's do this bit here. Let's just tap a bit on there. Always tap your brush. I never used to do that and I used to get so much on my brush all once, which really was not the case. So if you look down, it actually gives more of a direct feature line. I'm going to put a bit of MAC Fairly Precious blush. It's quite sparkly though, look at that. So it's quite sparkly, as you can see. But saying that, I really want to use it. Fuck it, I'm going to use it. Literally just going to dust this over. It's very pigmented. You really don't need loads. I'm literally just going to see even just that. And just pop a tiny bit on there. I do like to add a bit of blush, a bit of everywhere as well. Purely because it just ties everything together. And as you can see, it does have a sheen. So when you add in a highlight, just be careful that it doesn't drop too much. Okay. Oh, Lily there. I've got two highlighters to try out because with me, I've got the Becca highlighter because everyone was raving about it. Everyone was loving the glow. And I like the glow, but I just feel like there's nothing there when it's actually on my skin because it looks so pretty. And as soon as it's on the skin, it just kind of dulls down a bit. Like, that is perfect. That looks really nice. And it's like really nice and sparkly, but I feel like this is more of a glow than a shine, and I'm so used to having a shine. But at first I'm going to set my face. I like to set my face before and after like highlighter, purely because I like it to stay. So I've got this. It is the new NYX Party Proof Mist. With this though, I bought this yesterday and it hasn't got any ingredients in it, like on the bottle. So I don't know what's in it, so I'm going to look it up and tell you guys because it's brand new. And there was 5 different ones. And this one here only had 2 left, whereas the rest had like all of them. So I didn't know if this was like mentioned before, if this was like the best one. So I am just going to like do this quickly. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply one of the highlighters. I like to, and now I'm going to use this Babe in Paradise. I absolutely love this. I think it's by Bretman. Yeah, I think it is. Love it. As you can see, it's very well like used. Love that one and that one there. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna be swatching them as well next to the other one. So can you see how those two are shiny, whereas that one there is just like a glow. I like all of them, to be fair. I know my swatches are bad, but saying that, we'll just go ahead and gotta deal with it. Gotta deal with my shit swatches. With this, they give you a very nice mirror. I like how they've done that. There is a bit of kickback, which I didn't really expect from this because the way it was pressed, but there is a bit of kickback. And then I'm literally just gonna like dust it over. With this, you do have to warm it up a bit as well. So I think on camera you can see this a bit more, whereas in person you really can't. Like, I'm being real, you really can't. Because I remember coming into work, I had this on, and I was like, oh yeah, like this is gonna look so nice. And then one of my friends was like, I can't even really see it. Like, you know, your highlighters will be popping, and then they're not as popping, you know? They're more kind of just like a hello instead of like a woo. There we go. See, that's like kind of built up a bit more. And it is nice, I do like it, but it looks nice on like my little cute. There we go, do a bit up here as well. I think this is definitely more of a glow. I am going to be blending this in a bit with my trusty. I do like to do this after. Again, you don't want it to fall too much. Okay, lovely. And then I'm just going to dab a tiny bit in with my other highlighting brush, which I love, just into the shade Vacation. Oh, but it's navigation, it's Vacation. Can you see how like straight away that makes it so dramatic? Like, I like one of those highlighters that you don't even need loads in. You need to just buff it in. I love highlighter though. Like, highlighter's my thing. And then I'm going to go into the Pretty Rich eyeshadow palette. So there's meant to be ultra luxe shades of vivid glitters, creamy mattes and shimmers. And it looks like this. So I've already dipped in ages ago to it's Cashmere, which is a warm brown. So what I'm going to do is dip into that again, dust it over. I think I'm doing a Jeffree by doing like that. That kind of dusted over. Oh my god, tell me your favourite makeup products as well, because I love makeup. And if you just tell me your favourites, I'll get them, I'll try them out. Tell me what I should wear, like makeup wise. Yeah, so the camera turned off again, I'm really sorry. I have finished the eyes and then also the lips. With this as well, I did think, right, so I'm just going to show you what happened. So it got so messy, as you can see, it got so messy, and it is nice. I do like the consistency of this. I feel like you do need to wet like your brush or your finger just before you dab it in, but these sit nicely on your eye sockets. But we also have this shimmer here, which I was not impressed with whatsoever. It does look a bit different how it is on your actual eyes. I feel like it could have been a bit more enhanced with the shine, and I feel like this palette could have had a bit more justice when it came to the pigment and the formula. I did think though that the pressed glitters, for what they were really good. I do know some pressed glitters that just don't stay, and these ones have. I have got this on, I'm so cold. But saying that, as a whole, I feel like this is a good palette, but it's not worth £39. I think it's worth, like, let's say 28. Like, or 30 at the most. I don't think it was worth £39 from Too Faced. Sorry, I do love your products. But yeah, I love the names. The names are so good. Anyway, I did put setting spray on after, and I did also pop on the Loreal lipstick, which has also stayed on. I am actually having some coffee at the moment, and it stayed on, so that would be really good as well. And it stays on your lips. It dries down matte. It has a water-based formula, and it's really good because it doesn't dry out your lips. And that's the one thing that I hate about my lipsticks, is that they dry out my lips. As a whole, I love all these products. That's why I showed them. Definitely, these are like my day-to-day products anyway, so you know, it is worth a buy. And yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write all of it down in the description below, and I'm gonna like say all the prices and everything like that as well. So give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and comment down below, and then subscribe to my channel, okay? New channel, you know.